Okay, students, so I'm going to try to do this in one video, but I can't tell you how many times I've had to stop and fix something. Okay, so the form, for some reason, isn't up there. Okay, so here's my form, and the form code is here. So this is pretty much the thing. We have a single item called combine, and it'll be the same thing on the console. This is my input. This is my output from the combine job work that's in the item that comes for that. Okay, so we have a thing which is called combine base, which is all of our variables, or as we call them in classes, properties. And we have a class called simple base, which inherits all of those items from combine base, all of the variables, if you will. And we do that because if we make something else which uses those variables, we can inherit those as well. But here, simple combine is to do the job where if we have an even number of items, the thing should work just fine. But I'll also show you how we can benefit from those combine base where we can do that. Okay, so we have combine. Combine is over here. All it does is say, oh, okay, we're using simple combine for this particular situation. Now, just to make sure that it's on the same page here. Okay, so when we run this, if everything goes to plan, which it hasn't most of the day, when we click combine, we get an error, okay, because the index is out of range, okay, just like it was with the struct. Okay, so we terminate the program there. We still have, let's see, where's the form? There's that. There we go. There's the form. We still have combine, but we don't want to have to change it in each of our programs. We want to make it so that combine C equals new combine can be used as a line on every platform, even if we make a change. So we go to combine, and I'm going to change this from simple combine to super combine, which I made, and it's, where is it? There it is, super combine. And it's all of this stuff that we used before, but we also inherit from combine base. So all of those variables that we declared in combine base are being inherited by super combine right here. Okay, and we'll learn more about inheritance in the .NET 2 course, but the idea being we can modularize these into these little pieces and make use of those pieces across whatever we're doing. This section right here that we did both in the struct and right here, this is something that I'm slightly modifying, but it came from Amber's program, so I think somebody else did something similar. Okay, so let's see, in this particular program, I'm going to go through a rebuild because it seemed to be the only thing that guaranteed it was working for some reason. And see, it comes up here and it says one failed. It says it couldn't find demo lib. And I don't know why, I had found it a minute ago, but form. Let's see if it's still not working, or if for some inexplicable reason. Yeah, see, it works just fine, even though it complains during compile. So this is just the way it is. It compiles, it runs, and it's working for items that are different lengths. And by the way, it's not just the top one that can do that. Okay, I can add lots of zeros here, and you can see you get XOXOXO, and then you have lots of extra zeros. Okay, so far, so good. Now I'm going to close out this solution. And I'm going to take a deep breath and click on the console version, which again, combine C equals new combine. Input section, output section. Combine says pretty much the same thing. I'm going to take a chance, put simple combine in here. And I'm going to rebuild. And it's claiming it can't find it, but well, let's try it and see whether it did or didn't. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Okay, good. So it says index out of bounds. Okay, so this is the same message you get basically on the forums, but this is the sort of thing that you run into. Okay, so now I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to say super and then I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go ahead and rebuild. I don't think it really needs to be rebuilt. That's probably what it's complaining about. And then I'm going to rerun it, and again, this time, maybe I'll make 6 X's, live dangerously. And 1, 2, 3, and it works. Okay, so combined letters are, and you'll notice that there's 3 X's here. And also, if we were to do this and we had, say, 3 M's, and I was doing, say, a whole bunch of capital C's. Okay, I could press enter, and you could see here that it works just fine. Okay, so the point is that combine is the same. The thing that is different here on combine is this inheritance. This time we're inheriting from a different thing. So we didn't have to change anything in the main program. We did change that from, we did change combine so that it references super combine. But remember that super combine, let's bring it up, super combine has this different code, but it still inherits from combine base where those variables, properties are. Okay, so we can still make benefit of this modularity of these being here. They worked under simple combine, but they also work under super combine. So if there's a benefit here, it is simply that we want to be able to modularize our program. Keep it small in each section, and then each of the pieces can be used that way. And each of the platforms can use it however is best for input and output on that platform. Okay, we finished the video.